Hi, my name is Jay Grams. My family has owned the Volo Auto Museum since 1960. We have a few hundred of the most exciting collector cars, and they're all for sale in one location. I personally have handpicked them from around the country. Welcome to my sales shop. Come on, let's go for a spin. If you want a Camaro to drive cross country, I think this is it. I drove this home. It is fantastic. It's got a GM Crate 350 motor, overdrive automatic, disc brakes at all four wheels, power steering, brand new air conditioning system just installed, loaded up with goodies, stereo, deluxe interior, full of good looks. I sold this car back in the early 2000s, and then I resold the car within the last year. That gentleman I sold it to, he put the air conditioning in. It was $5,900, made miscellaneous upgrades. Due to personal reasons, he had to sell the car. I bought the car back from him, and I just had a conversation with him. He even remarked on what a great car and how good it drove. So it's a really good car. You can go to volocars.com. That's where you can read all the specs, study all the pictures. That's where you can find the prices on all the cars that we have for sale. That's at volocars.com. If you like watching the videos, why don't you subscribe to our YouTube channel? And if you click on that bell icon, you'll be notified as the new ones are posted. But now it's that time. Why don't you join me? Let's go for a spin. Yeah, so this car was restored in the early 2000s. And I tell you what, it looks like it was just done a year ago. Although it's been well maintained. And again, recently, this guy probably spent $7,000 or $8,000 on upgrades. Which I'll tell you all about that. So it's a really good car. Underneath, completely clean, solid metal, front to back, all nice floor pans. It all looks good, no issues there. The subframe was out. It's got new body bushings. The front end was all rebuilt. Has a few upgrades. The upper control arms are big, fat, tubular control arms. And the sway bar, it's a heavy-duty, newer sway bar. And everything else, bushings, spring, shocks, that was all replaced. Now it has subframe connectors, so it attaches the subframe to the rear frame rails, prevents body twist, especially in a convertible. That's nice to have. So the rear suspension was redone as well. Also a heavy-duty sway bar. The shocks, springs, bushings were replaced. The discs, they're Wilwood disc brakes at all four wheels. Stainless steel braided hoses. The brake lines were replaced. Car stops nice and straight and smooth. Nice dual exhaust system. Has a crossover pipe. Tailpipes are kind of tucked up underneath there. They did a nice job installing that. You look up at the motor, it's still really clean. It's got a high torque starter. The flywheel cover's there. The transmission is upgraded to a 700 R4 overdrive. So when you're on the highway cruising, that's what you're doing. You're just cruising along nicely. It's a Ford 9-inch rear end. It's all painted nice. I drove it. It's a nice cruising gear that's in there. They wouldn't have gone through all the effort of putting a Ford 9-inch in here without going through the rear end. So I'm going to assume it's a posi and the gears and bearings and stuff like that was replaced in the rear end. Fuel system, the tank looks nice and clean. Everything's all proper. So underneath the car is great. The body, again, this is almost 20-year-old paint job, and it's holding up really well. If there was packed with Bondo and issues and they cut corners, it would be showing. I ran my hand all along the bottoms. It is smooth. There's not a blister anywhere that I could find or feel or see. The car is really straight. All the gaps are really nice. So I think the body is in excellent condition. Has a metal cowl hood, has a rear spoiler. You probably notice it's a rally sport that has the hideaway lights. They're electric motors. They do work. I'll demonstrate them in a minute. The paint, according to the tag, it was always a red car, and it's like glass, literally polished out, smooth like glass. No texture, orange peel, really slick paint. Painted on white stripes. Now, with that being said, yeah, you'll find a nick or a minor flaw standing right here. It is pristine. I think there's on the rocker below the door a little tiny chip over there. So I did find a couple really tiny, rather insignificant flaws in the paint. So if you own it, you'll find them, but no one else will see them. All the chrome is bright, the bumpers, the windshield trim. One of the things he did, he added new mirrors. There wasn't a mirror on this side, so now it has 2 mirrors. Really nice Centerline polished aluminum wheels. They're 17-inch, but they're wider in back. They got a good-sized, meaty wheel in the back. They're G-force tires, performance tires. Emblems are sparkling. The chrome pillars are really nice, shiny chrome. They have a couple little freckles on them. Door jambs are real nice, painted, slick, new weather strip. The convertible top is power. It's a black top. It's an excellent shape. Got a power antenna. Bumper, tail lights, gas cap, all that looks real nice. The Rally Sports have the reverse lights down below the bumper. These boots, I struggled with it a little bit. They take some work to get them boots to clip. They were never user-friendly. And I'm looking for the keys. You might notice it has a deluxe interior. That's got the upgraded upholstery and the molded door panels. All that looks like it's been replaced. Carpet's real nice. Has a full set of original GM seat belts. Factory center console's real nice. They did replace the shift indicator. It's proper for the overdrive. It has a new deluxe wheel on a tilt column. I'm noticing the interior lights work. Every time I buy a car, you ask them, how's it drive? Oh, it drives great. I mean, that's what everyone says. This one really drove nice. It steered, stopped, handled, performed, accelerated. I mean, it was really good. It felt right. I wouldn't be afraid to take this anywhere. So the part number is still on the motor. This is a GM crate motor. They call it the 350 HO. It's 330 horsepower. Their motors are sold with oil in them. So it's GM technology that goes right in your car, turnkey, ready to go. It has the GM aluminum intake, and on top is a Holly carb with electric choke, an HEI ignition system. It's got some coated headers, chrome valve covers. It has a set of digital gauges. He just installed a new stereo. It's a Sony Bluetooth stereo mounted on the console in its own unit. It has speakers in the kick panels. Trunk compartment, just clean, solid metal. New wiring harness in the trunk and the engine compartment, so probably in the car itself too. The weather strip, the well liner look excellent. He bought 2 car covers. He bought a really nice, soft, deluxe car cover, and then bought more of like a utility cover. Dash pads, real nice. So back to the motor compartment. It has a modern power steering system with stainless braided hoses, all chrome power brake and booster, chrome alternator and bracket, chrome pulleys. Air conditioning and heat system, like I already said, is all new. It's got an aluminum radiator with an oversized electric fan to keep the motor cool. All the metal surfaces are smooth and painted, even the bottom of the hood, the firewall. Wiper motor looks real nice. All the wiring, everything looks new. If you really wanted to show the car, you can spend one Saturday afternoon and detail this even a little more polish on the wheels, just a little more detailing. You're ready to go to the car shows and potentially win something. So why don't we start it up? He got all the door locks working. He installed an emergency brake cable system, dual mirrors, the air conditioning system, fixed a few miscellaneous things. Now I just got to pick the right key. Visors and mirror look real nice. Interior lights work. Waiting to come around so I can turn on the headlights. And the guy I sold it to that owned it for 18 years or so lives right up the road. So the first guy I sold it to, somebody I actually know very well. He just took real good care of it. Good, they did not embarrass me. They did open. This emblem is new. Someone's going to get a great car here. It's got everything. It checks all the boxes. The quality's there. The looks are there. The drivability's there. Go to volocars.com. I just gave you my impression of this Camaro. Plenty of ways on there to talk to the salesman. They'd be happy to help answer your concerns or questions. They can help with financing, delivery. That's at volocars.com. And remember, if you enjoy watching the videos, why don't you subscribe to the YouTube channel? Click on that bell icon and you'll be the first to see the next one posted. Thanks for watching.